everybody, it's Gina from Orchid and Opal Jewelry and Beads. It's Sunday, July the 8th. I cannot believe it's already July the 8th. But anyway, I'm here with a jewelry update. I want to first just say thank you to all my new subscribers. You guys are amazing. I will be having a giveaway once I reach 1,000 subscribers, and I've mentioned that on a couple of previous videos, but I just want to say it again because man, it is approaching quickly. I never expected to be on YouTube. This was never something that I ever thought I would do. It's out of my comfort zone. But I've been having a blast sharing all these subscriptions and bead hauls and jewelry updates and everything, and just getting to know more about beading, even though I have been beading for many years, but learning even more, using new materials, and being able to get excited about it with other people who share the interest. It's been so much fun. So I want to thank you all, and if you aren't a subscriber yet, feel free to subscribe, and when I get to 1,000, I'll be doing another video where I'm going to have a giveaway of some pretty awesome beads, and maybe some findings, and maybe even some finished pieces. You never know, so we'll see. But anyway, today I wanted to share what I've been up to this week, and I have been into bracelets, I guess. I've been into doing some bead weaving, and making some bracelets, and I didn't even get to really do as much as I would have liked to do because work and family and everything else, you know, of course, is a priority, and so I try to squeeze these things in when I get a few minutes. But yeah, I guess it was bracelet week this week, and I just wanted to stop for a few minutes and show you what I made and to tell you a little bit about, you know, these pieces. So let's get started. This first one you may recognize if you have watched my previous videos. I've shown this similar style, and I also just did a tutorial on this design. It's called the Reversible Lucerna Bicone Bracelet because, as you can see, it looks nice from both sides. But this is a design that I came up with, and I wanted to find a way to use some of the 6mm check glass Lucerna bicones that we get for those of you who are signed up for the $1 bead box subscription. I know a lot of you are, but we get these beads from time to time, and I wanted to find a new way to use them. And also we get a lot of the check fire polish beads in the 4mm and the 3mm size, so this was a really good way to use some of those beads, especially trying to combine some different colors and finishes. And yeah, so this is the one I actually made for the video, so I'm going to show that one. And if you're interested in learning how to make it, feel free to check out that tutorial. And then the next item is this right here, which is, you may recognize the pattern. It's definitely not my pattern. I found it on Pinterest. It is a Super Duo herringbone stitch bracelet. And I tweaked it a little bit based on the website called Westcott Jewelry, and she used 2 seed beads in between the Super Duos as opposed to one like I was seeing on a lot of other tutorials and pictures. So I decided to go with that. And if you've seen the recent video I did where I showed what I had received or purchased from the $1 bead box website, I did a supplemental order for July. And I ordered some Super Duos from their website, and they are $5 for a little mini tube, and I'm not sure exactly how much was in the tube. If it really didn't list the amount, but it's a tube about yay tall, if that helps you at all. But anyway, you can go back and watch the video. And I received several different colors. I put this amber color and this one together. They didn't really list the colors because it's kind of a surprise when you order them, but I thought they went together nice. And then these off-white beads were ones that came from their recent bead crate. They sent some lovely Toho seed beads in the June box, so I went ahead and used those as an accent, and I really like how they came out. It was fun using the Super Duos because I hadn't used them before, so it was really cool. I had fun with them. So I kind of spun off from that design, and I just did a design with what I had left, and these were the remaining Super Duos that I had left after this project, and then I made another bracelet similar to this one as a gift for my mother. So I don't have that one to show you, although it came out really pretty, and I used some of these other colors that you're seeing in this bracelet for the one that I gave to her. So I had some super duos left over in all the colors, and I just decided to go ahead and combine them all, and I like how they all look together. And I did a more narrow bracelet to accommodate the fact that I just didn't have enough to do anything wider. But I really like how it came out, and I'm pleased with it. So it was a lot of fun doing some more bead weaving and working with those super duos, and I definitely plan to get some more super duos in other colors. So this funky little bracelet right here, this is a design that I came up with just on the fly. I was using these rula beads that I had gotten in the Czech exclusive bead box recently, and I just was kind of weaving some beads together. Wanted to use some leftover lucerna bicones I had. These are actually like 3 different colors of lucerna bicones that I had left from other projects. But they looked nice together, and I thought, well, I can put them all together and make a bracelet, and I'll use these remaining rula beads that I had, and I think it came out kind of cool. I'm going to call it the Bowtie rula bracelet, because I don't know, they just kind of remind me of like little bow ties or something. So it's cute, you know, it's fun to do something different. I like to make things on the fly sometimes, just not even going by any kind of diagram, and just seeing what works. Kind of therapeutic sometimes. So that was pretty cool. And then this bracelet I made also using those rula beads, and I ended up making this one from the remainder of what I had left after making this bracelet. But this one was kind of funny. I thought that these black beads were the 2-hole check glass Tila beads, the ones with the holes that are, you know, going this way. And when I took them out of my baggie, I found out that the holes were actually going this way and this way, which I had seen before on the silky beads. They're also square 2-hole beads, but the holes are on the diagonal. But with the silkies, I thought they kind of had a raised part in the middle on the outside. So, you know, I didn't have a chance to do much research in it before doing this video, but you all probably can shed some light on that if these were still called silkies or if they're just called something else, where they're the flat, square, 2-hole check glass beads. They just have the holes on the diagonal instead of straight up and down. But anyway, it led to this fun pattern, and again, this is just something I came up with on the fly, and I wanted to incorporate the leftover rula beads I had and use them up. And then I thought, you know, at first I was planning on those being the holes straight up and down, then I realized they weren't, but I'm actually glad they weren't, because it's kind of cool. It almost looks like an argyle pattern. But I'm going to just call it the Diamond Dash bracelet. That's what I'm going to call it, because these are like little diamonds and these are like little dashes. So anyway, that's what I'm going with. But it was fun to weave that. And, you know, if you're interested in learning how to make it, I'll find some more of those diagonal 2-hole beads and can definitely do another tutorial on that one, because that was pretty cool. I'm really happy with how it came out. And finally, last but not least, this is one that I worked on yesterday, and I'm going to call this the Tila X's and Squares bracelet. And again, this isn't something I had a pattern for. I just started beading, and I knew I wanted to use the 2-hole beads, and I really liked the colors that were on these every other one. I think these were the California finish. But they're kind of like transparent on the other side and then really shiny and metallic-y on the other. And then I put them with some red on every other bead. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. And then I just used some basic crystal gold bicones. These are Chinese crystal. They're not the nice Swarovski crystal, but still look nice. And then I used some red 3mm fire polish beads, and these actually came in a recent bead crate as well. Of course, you also probably have this size in many other colors or finishes if you are a subscriber of the Dollar Bead Box, so you'll recognize those. But basically, I wove the pattern and then I went back with some seed beads. These are the galvanized finished metallic gold Toho seed beads, and I just made this X pattern to kind of fill in the gaps, and it brought it all together. And I really like it as well. It was fun to make too. So I may do a tutorial on this one in the future if you guys are interested. And I really like how it looks on the wrist, and plus, as a bonus, the beads are flat. So I really like to use flat beads when I'm working with bracelets because they're more comfortable when you set your arm down. So anyway, these are the bracelets that I made this week. I didn't get to do anything else beading wise, but at least I was able to play around with some bead weaving. I did get that tutorial up this week, so all in all, it definitely was a good week for me, beading wise, and we have a lot to look forward to. Like I said, probably in the next few weeks I'll be doing a giveaway once I get to 1,000 subscribers, which will be so much fun. And then I have several other bead box videos coming up in the very near future. In fact, I have one that I'm going to try to film today because I'm so excited to dig into it and find out what is in the box. I like to unbox them live with you guys so you all can share in the excitement. So I definitely have that one. And then as usual, I get the bead crate subscription, I get the $1 bead box subscription, and the bargain bead box subscription, and I've gotten shipping notifications for all of those. $1 bead box I may not get till next week. I usually get that later than a lot of folks do. But bead crate and bargain bead box, hopefully I'll be getting early this week. So stay tuned for those. And feel free to leave me a comment. Stop by, just say hi, ask me a question. Feel free to check out my Etsy shop. I do list some of my completed work on my Etsy shop, and all those details are below in the information section. And as always, if you see something you like here that you don't see on Etsy or anywhere else, feel free to either leave me a comment asking about it, or, you know, private message me on Facebook. Whatever you want to do, I have lots of ways you can reach me. But anyway, thanks again for watching. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being so supportive of the videos, and that's what really keeps me going. So thank you guys, and I will see you very soon on more videos. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I would also love for you to follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, and Etsy, Orchid and Opal Jewelry. Thanks for watching!